Chosen ones, to piggyback off of my last video, what I just was saying about how when you stop talking with a person, they try to weasel their way in or try to connect with other people they know you're still in contact with to see if they've heard from you. Remember, once a snake, always a snake, okay? I want you to truly understand that. Once a snake, always a snake. Snakes don't ever change to become better people. If someone has spited you, if someone has turned on you one time, they will there's no coming back from that. That's why, like, it's really weird and funny that when people like do you wrong, they'll be like, well, why you stop talking to me, or like, why you not. First of all, why would I still want you in my life? Like, does that make any type of sense? How can I trust you? How can I feel good around you, but you want to be around me? But you're talking bad about me. You're trying to tear me down. You're trying to tear other people down that I care about. But you think it's just going to be an easy walk in the park just to come back in my life? Like, what really be wrong with people? What's in the air or the water? But see, they was used to when you just would be like, okay, I forgive you because you're such and such, you're such and such. It doesn't matter. And if they know if you were religious or you are religious, again, I'm not religious anymore. I'm spiritual, okay? I still read the Bible. I still believe in God, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit. So that's never to be confused. But I'm not a religious person. They would love to use, well, what would Jesus do? Doesn't Jesus tell you to forgive? Guess what? You can forgive and not reconcile, okay? And that will forever be your choice to do so. If you choose to reconcile with a snake, you better leave that snake in the cage, okay? And by that, I mean that, hey, you doing well? Okay, yep, I'm doing good too. All right, take care. That's how it is. There's been some people where they've done me wrong and it might take me some time and I'm talking to them, texting or whatever. But I will never trust you ever again. Like, I don't play with trust. I don't. Because I'm setting myself up to get let down again. Literally, you guys are going to hear me always tell you, when people show you who they are the first time, believe them. A lot of people wear masks. And again, eventually a snake, it's going to bite. It's going to show you who they are. You will be very foolish to allow them back in your life. I don't care how many times they say they're sorry, how many times they love you. If they make 3, 4, 5 different fake accounts to try to talk to you, ignore it, okay? You're going to save yourself from pain. There's something wrong with this person and they need to get help. Because if they truly love you, they would have never crossed you in the first place. Like, make it make sense. And if you still just have a really hard time because you're really, really close with this person, you really love them, you really miss them. I am more logical now. I used to be more emotional. But over the past maybe like 5 years, I've transformed to become very, very extremely logical. I still have a heart. I still feel. I'm an empath. But I'm like a dark empath. The dark empath means the one that's woke. Like, they're not just like that sappy pushover no more. It's like, okay, I understand your pain, but I'm not a dummy. And okay, I'm not playing with you. I'm still an empath, but I'm not playing with y'all like I used to. If you feel like you must let this snake back in your life, again, keep that snake in a cage, okay? And do not share personal details whatsoever. I made a previous video I haven't released yet on here on YouTube, but you need to go to God with your problems and not people, okay? Because a lot of times they're not going to really be able to help you that much anyway. The only thing they can do is be there to comfort you. But the thing is with snakes, and that's the thing, you don't know who's a snake yet until they bite. But by that time, it'll be too late. But to prevent yourself from getting bitten again by the same snake who I showed you who they are the first time, do not reveal anything about what's going on with you, because eventually they're going to want to know what's going on with you. I'm good. Your response should always be, I'm good. I don't care if you're not good. I'm good. I'm good. If you absolutely feeling you have to talk with this snake, I'm telling you, keep it very short, very brief, very nonchalant. Do not pour any emotions into that relationship whatsoever. And again, I strongly advise against it, because your body's going to feel like it's going to like reject that person We were created and born to feel safe. When you don't feel safe, people are not going to get the best version of you. And so for a snake, again, why would I want you around me when you've already shown me who you are? How am I supposed to feel safe around you? How are you going to get the best version of me? You're not. So, there's billions of other people out here in the world who you can connect with, who could be a chosen one, who could be an empath, a healer, someone who actually understands feelings, understands loyalty, understands being solid. You don't have to waste your precious time on someone who I showed you they're not capable of being that very thing that you need. Okay? So, yeah, that's pretty much my 2 cents about snakes and why you should definitely avoid them. Because I've never seen a snake change. I've even given a few snakes another chance, and they all bit me again when they had the opportunity.